Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in automation in Achana with Vista Automotive. Building all kinds of cars. We have transformed into some kind of Toyota or something. Building everything, but much more reliable. Anyway, we just finished our complete lineup for the mid to late 2000s. And that means there's only one more iteration to go before the end of the game. Oh, that has taken a few episodes to get here. But so far we are on course to set a massive high score. This is going to crush everything. And we are positioned very well. We are making lots of billions every month almost. So yeah, things are going well. And let's take a look at research and development. And here we see that the body needs to be upped by 1 to continue to increase. And here aerodynamics can be increased by 1. And the top end as well, I guess. Yeah, just invest all the money into it. The sails are blowing everything away. They are green. They are green everywhere, apart from city budget. And in Gazmir is the only place where we can sell everything because we are basically sold out at that point. Anyway, we have kind of expanded on our capacity to produce, so things should be going well. And the economy is continuing to this is a big head and shoulders pattern. I'm just closing my right eye here. No, I don't see anything. I don't see. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. So what do we do now? Well, I guess we wait until a few of these cars are going into production and then produce a new Gent for the next decade. Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea. Alright, what I just did is basically maximize the production of all our current cars, because I want to have a little bit of stock for the time where all the new ones are going into production. And currently we are out of stock constantly too. That might be a good idea. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, not too much stock build up overall. Let's continue on for another year. The only thing that is a little bit worrying is the mini hopper here, but we are selling 21k each month in Narana, so even though we are almost having 60k in stock now all of a sudden, that's just 3 months. That's pretty much okay here. What is not okay is the superior edition of the Hopper 95. 28 months is not something that we can easily get rid of, so I shall revise this one. Alright, the first one has been cancelled, and that is the Dash 95. We still have a few months worth of stock here for at least a few of these. If you remember, that was the problem with the engine factories being missized for this one, so I couldn't build enough of the required ones. But overall it turned out nicely, and anyway, wow, we are selling so many. And we are almost there, 2 years down the line, and if you look at these numbers here, it's kind of scary. Everything is going to go into production now, or very soon at least. 2008 will be the biggest year, and most of the cost will be pushed into 2007, so I expect this year to not have much of a profit. But so far things are looking all good. And wow, we lost so much prestige. That is crazy. Oh, look at this nosedive. Wow, that's, yes, like I said, that is a big head and shoulders pattern here. And this is the inevitable crash. Oh, and all our new cars are going into production. Isn't it wonderful? Best timing ever. But at some point you're going to have that, so we'll just soldier through this. Also, we just updated our production capabilities. Even better. Okay, let's check out our tech here. We're almost ready with all of them. Oh, and we just knocked over the 300,000 points barrier. Let's put these into production. That is 2007. The new Dash, yes, that will be nice. Even though we are an A. Oh, yeah, let's take a look. We are in a massive oh wow! Have you ever seen such a thing? Minus 26%. That is crazy. But we are selling. I mean, look at it. It's selling out. That's really good. This one is cancelled, and they are not selling many cars now. Maybe you should readjust the pricing a little bit now that the new Dash is out. And I think 14 months worth of production for the heavy delivery isn't the best thing either. So I put a little bit more into light delivery, and don't forget to watch here. Yes, top end is done and aerodynamics is done as well. Now is the question, what more do we want? Basically nothing, because the game ends soon and we are basically designing our last series now. And it takes quite a while, or I would say 3 years or something, to get a new car going or a new tech point going. So let's take a good look at our familiarity ratings. This is what we have achieved. We are the masters of basic interior, that's for sure. And sway bars passive, oh wow, I would not have thought that. And power steering is really powerful. And we've just started production of the new family trim. And oh shit, wait a second, that's not good. Our old family trim is still in production. Yes, it's still in production, but they're still buying up everything they can, and it's not enough for Gazmia. So that's going well, apart from the luxury trim. Okay, a few adjustments later, and let's see what the next month gives us. It shouldn't be too bad. Oh yes, still selling out. Wow, this is crazy. And we're still producing. Not stocking up either. Well, yeah, I think we can then just continue to produce then. Anyway, here the Dash wants to go, so we sell it for scrap. And that's just a few engines. Who wants an engine from the Dash 95? And I just readjusted the Pico a little bit, because this luxury trim, 48 months, it's not really what I want. I hope with half the markup they will sell at a reasonable rate. And just check this out, it's amazing. The Hopper 95 has made us 22 billion in profit. The Pico 95, 20 billion. And the Family 95, 18 billion. Huh, it's pretty big. And there we go. Oh, wow. We did manage to make a slight profit, 200 million. And we gained back lots of prestige, it seems. Oh, that's all good. That was from Ahana, it seems. Yeah, where it was lost before. Now it's climbing again. Don't quite know why. But it's pause here, and this seems to be our really big year. Let's see what the economy is doing. Alright, it's flattening out a little bit. But I don't have high hopes for it. It seems like a general downtrend has started. And we just want to wait. Yeah, let's spool through this whole year and see where we are, and then we start producing. Probably we make a new Gent, I would say. Alright, now everything is in production. And we really have to take a look at what's going on. The Hopper 95. Problem. I don't think there are that many months left in the game. Not quite sure. Let me count. I think we shall sell this one for like basically no markup. And what other problems do we have here? Oh, this one is now starting to wreck up. Oh shit. Yeah. That one has to cancel production immediately. Yes, and now revise it and set everything such that we can sell it off real quick. That should be better. 20% markup on everything now, and that should really kill those quick. I do want to get rid of them now that we have this one going. And wow, okay, the luxury trim is... I've reduced it to 0, I think, but no one wants this. We have much better luxury cars with the Gent, I would think. And this is also slightly problematic. 16? Ouch. It basically only sells the premium. Oh, fuck. Okay, the luxury version is killing us here. We need to get rid of that real quick. The Hopper 03 luxury. No, no, no. 14 sold. That doesn't work out. Let's reduce this one and kill this for now. Yeah, that will do. Maybe it's because we still have the luxury version of the Hopper. Oh yes, that will be one of the reasons why. But we didn't sell anything. So, oh fuck, 8,000 cars still standing around. And here also the luxury, oh, fuck. This is a big problem. Like the whole luxury market has completely collapsed. And what? Okay, everyone has become real poor all of a sudden. Yeah, I can kind of see this. Not good. And yes. Oh, what? The Ivory edition? Did I actually build that one? And 6 cars sold. What the hell? Oh yeah, it's the super luxury premium version, not the super crazy express XXO edition. Yes, these are hard times we have fallen upon. Let's end the year and then start designing a new Gent and hope that the economy is turning up soon again. The delivery segments are pointing upwards again, so it looks like we are recovering slightly, even though it doesn't look like it right now. Okay, here we go. So we made a profit of 5 billion. That's very low for our kind of company right now. And things are not quite going as well as we have thought. Look at that. Even though we have lowered the price by like infinity, I think it has 20% markup now, the Superior Edition. It sells 3 cars a month and 2 in Ahana. Isn't that brilliant? And family, oh yeah, shit. They are not selling many cars there either. And the Gent is doing questionably. Well, okay, I have to reduce a few of these numbers here for the production numbers. I mean, let's produce a little bit more efficient, a little bit more less cars overall. And the dashes, no, the dashes are doing reasonably well. Even less supercar versions, and even more of the others. And the new Hopper, well, have we cancelled the luxury version already? Because we need more base variants. But we are doing well on the premium. Yeah, so this is looking pretty much optimized. We want to continue to sell 22k a month. And it's basically 0 here. No, it is 0. Alright, that's perfect. The elephant. The elephant has real problems, though. It just doesn't want to sell right now. The only thing that does sell really well right now is the Taurus. But that has always been a really reliable sub-brand of ours. And also now we're in 2009. I think I'm letting it run for another year. And then we shall... Oh, well, we can design the Gent right now, I would say. Yeah, it's not doing well, but... I mean, in that time, with a little bit of upturn soon again, it will do reasonably well, I think. So let's design a new car. Or what kind of fast-looking car do we have here? Oh, this is looking fast. Very fast, even. It's a 2000... Ooh, it's a 2009 body. Look at that. 2-door. Yes, 2-door and massive. It's a speed demon. And I'm going to go high strength steel for this one. Front longitudinal, double wishbone of course, and double wishbone here, and which one do we have? Ah, there, partial alloy. And the Gent is going to be white, and let's see what kind of engine we want to put in here. Definitely a V12, right? Because V12s are kind of awesome. Full alloy, we make it, and overhead cam 4 valve. No VVL or anything. 6 liters? Yeah, 6 liters sounds about right. It is supposed to be maybe a little bit too much. Maybe for the top end version, a 6 liter engine, and a little bit more revvy for the GTs and stuff. Okay, so right now I'm building the top-end engine of the line with the highest capacity. So it's the highest prestige engine, but not necessarily the sportiest. I do want to have a bypass valve on this one so that we gain a little bit more sportiness value, and then I make it nice and quiet otherwise. I don't know how much power this one will be producing, but 700 horsepower sounds about right-ish. If you don't knock like crazy. No, okay, we are far away from 700 horsepower. I don't know what I was thinking there. Well, you can get out a little bit more, but not with a short cast headers and the like. Fuel system plus 10 is what I'm going with here. 81 reliability for the engine. And because this is our super Grand Tourer style car, or not even that, but rather like premium to luxury speed cruiser, I'm going to go with an automatic. And viscous diff just to make it slightly smoother. And the top speed indicated here doesn't seem to be all that high. Probably because of all the cooling. Okay, I had to flare out the arches a little bit more because that was just ridiculous. We can't run this thing on 235s in the back. Not with 400 plus horsepower pulling at it. So 275s makes more sense. Maybe we should reduce it to a 20-inch. Yes, that's better for comfort. And yeah, looking reasonable, I would say. We're going with full alloy here. Sports tires? Sports tires, yeah, maybe. But drivability is dropping off so much then. Let's keep it on medium compound and then go for sports compound for the GT versions. Oh, wow, this engine doesn't need any cooling whatsoever. Look at this, just 276. That's not much. Let's overcool it just slightly. Still using much less cooling airflow than previously. Adding 0.219 square meters of total area. Oh yes, we are just penalized by a 1 tech pool for the luxury infotainment. And also we hit the correct time to start making this car regarding safety. And overall this is looking like a good build. And there we have it. Oh wow, comfort 80.6, prestige 76.2, safety 79.1, even utility at 50. Oh, this is going to sell brilliantly in the heavy delivery market. Yeah, so this one is doing pretty well up there in the luxury, premium luxury and GT premium. It's not quite what we were aiming for, is it? I'm just checking out the Gent 00 here and see what kind of stuff we went for there. And yeah, it makes sense to not stretch this one too much. This one is the GT Premium version, so the sporty version. 48 sportiness, that's impressive. And let's take a look at the standard premium version and see what we put in there. That is 61 comfort. Alright, 70 drivability. So much more of a driver's kind of car than we made it, like super luxury. There was definitely a trim too high. We should go for luxury and premium interior. And luxury interior is for the high-end version for this one. And the luxury trim has 73 comfort. So, yes. Definitely a good point of reference here. We did have a V10. No. V10s are coming in the next batch. We did have a V12 in here as well. So we are doing things alright. Just have to modify a few things here to make it from a super ultra hyper. Oh, and we have to change the color, of course. It was orange, as I just noticed. This one here, it's really pretty. Also, the brakes weren't optimized. Wow, this thing's so damn fast that we need so much brake force. It's crazy, actually. 400s. Yeah, maybe overall this is still a little bit too much on the extreme side. Let's drop it down to 5 liters. That should be more than enough for this one. 82 bore, and then we go with 5 liter worth of stroke. There we have it. So stroke 78.9 instead for the top version. That's just 350 horsepower. Well, maybe we can upgrade this a little bit now that we can rev it higher. Okay, 365 horsepower, still more than enough. And a little bit more compression is added. Overall, this is looking good. Let's take a look at what the car is doing with this one. So let's change anything. And... oh, higher sportiness, less drivability. How much wheel spin are we having? 5.2%, that's not the issue. We can give it a little bit more sportiness like this. Yep, yeah, it's looking good. And comfort is on the right levels, and prestige is all good and up there. 6.2 seconds. It sounds like the type of car we are building. And have a look at the markets again. Ah, yes, this is much better. Premium and luxury. There we go. Still a bit high for the premium, but this is the high-end version, not the intermediate one. So this is for the luxury segment, and then we build a dedicated GT Premium one and a dedicated premium car. Okay, I just made a luxury clone. Now we can add our beautiful, beautiful premium interior, which straight away makes it much more sporty. Do we have anything we want to change here? No, I don't want to go to standard because that is penalized pretty harshly. It's not what I intend to do here, no. That should be good for this part, but is there anything else we can change in the trim, really? This seems a little bit little of a change. I think because we are somewhat stuck with the premium because of the quality penalties here. It might even be worth dropping it to standard. But look at the penalties we are getting. Is that really worth it? Let's take a look if they appreciate it in the no, they don't. It suddenly just becomes something completely different. Utility Sport Premium? No, not really. Yeah, I mean, we have a massive boot because it's a massive car, but this is not what we are aiming for here. So let's just make the engine a little bit smaller. A 4.4 liter instead. Yeah, just tone it down a little bit. It will be fine. A little bit more smoothness. And what more do we need? Oh, by the way, we could have chosen some kind of forged stuff, I think, because this factory supports it, but we don't really need it for the engine. Okay, so here are the changes. Yeah, a little bit more smoothness did help the comfort rating overall. Torque curve is a bit better as well. Sportiness is lagging behind, but otherwise it doesn't seem to be too bad. We're still scoring best in the luxury segment though. It's not really a premium car. On the other hand, this is being overestimated, but there's no markup on it yet. Alright, now I'm going for the sports trim. Let's see, is there any convertible option here? I doubt there is. No convertibles. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so for this one, this is the 4400R. We are going a little bit more high-end. Forged internals, I mean. And now let's rev this thing. Probably need a 70 cam profile, 75. I don't want to go too extreme. And open up the exhaust, and now we are not going to go with any better headers. Our company only knows how to build short cast headers. And what more do we need? Maybe more fuel mixture and higher revs. Oh yes, this is a nice one. Look at that. Throttle per cylinder as well, and performance. And now we have plenty of fuel octane left. So there's even more power in it. 436 horsepower and 450 newton meters of torque basically. That is a little bit more racy than the other engines. And here we go with a sequential single clutch 7 gears. That ups the sportiness rating a lot actually. And in double clutch would be even better? No, actually not. Okay, cool. But we do need the sports tires. Yep. And probably need a little bit more aggressive tuning here as well. So let's achieve this with tires. Oh yes. Lots and lots of sportiness. Oh, this is even more aggressive. That's kind of nice. Still pretty balanced. Drivability reasonably high. And an actual top speed of 315 kilometers an hour. That's pretty good. Also, I can just put on another inch or so to make the profile lower. And what do we have here now? That's 35s and 30. Oh, that's aggressive. And one thing I should not forget is that they probably want to have the luxury option for the infotainment, as this one is the GT Premium. And they actually do prefer the luxury setting here, maybe even the handmade setting. Let's have this one on. GT Premium, oh yeah, that is exactly right, they do want to have this one. Yep, that is much more down the line. GT Premium, exclusive vehicle, pretty well situated in the market there. And that is the way it's supposed to be. So we have a premium version. Let's check this one out again. I hope it still makes some sense. Yeah, more than 100 in premium at least. But we are kind of on the edge there. We don't have much markup. It's selling well in other categories though, so I'm not too worried. And the luxury version is pretty good down here, I think. Yep, 110. And then we have the GT Premium, which we just taking a look at. So now let's get quickly into engineering. And yeah, 4 years, 9 months, that is to be expected. Oh, shit, that hurts. 6 years, let's give it all the money. And let's make it 5 years. And there we have it, 5 years, 81 and 85. That's still extremely reliable. And now, which one do we want to have? Of course, the Gent. It's just produced in a medium factory. In the Waschduk. Yes, the Waschduk plant. We can even make the production basically for free. We don't necessarily need to make it ultra cheap anymore. And that just cost us a few bucks per car. And let's see, for the engines, 24 million. Yeah, let's drop this one, and it costs us 1 million. That's dirt cheap. Oh yes, the values have gone up quite a bit now. But now the markup is missing. So let's apply that and see how things are looking then. Somewhat around here. And, ooh. Yeah, that kind of hurts. The luxury version, not being too hot. If we lower this, yeah, there the luxury comes into play more. We don't have the ability to put that high markups on anymore. Strange. I think what's really starting to hurt us now in the last set of cars we are designing is that we have not upgraded any of our technology to the latest. So the competition is actually better with lots of technology like the super fancy suspensions and all the electronic aids and so on. So that hurts us a lot, and there's no way around that because we played the way we did, and that was super successful, and that is why we are so successful until now. And I think these will still sell pretty well, but we just can't get as high markups. So not too bad overall. And this one will be paying off within supposedly 42 months. It's still good enough. Break even 2017. Well, yeah, let's do this. All right. And there we are. Still start of 2009, and then we'll wait a year and start making a new dash, or the final dash, I guess. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.